guys, I hope you're doing amazingly well and that you've enjoyed the Pretty Little Liars series and how much I've been uploading recently. I really worked hard on it and filmed all the videos in a week and just put all my time and energy into it, so I hope it paid off and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Today marks the 1-year anniversary that I uploaded my Emma Talks body image video, and I cannot believe it's been a year. Part of me feels like I filmed that 100 years ago and part of me feels like I filmed it yesterday, and I still get comments on it today and I still get emails and responses from it today, and I am so happy that I filmed that video because it took a lot for me to film it and I was really nervous to film it and I didn't know how it was going to be received and whether it would look weird or whatever, and all I got was positivity from it, and I'm so glad that you guys found it helpful. I thought it was only right to do a follow-up video of 1 year later. So when I filmed that video I was 17 and I am 18 now. I weigh approximately a stone lighter than I weighed when I filmed that video. I'm the same height and I'm a size 12 to 14. I don't buy size 16s anymore. My bra size is a 34 FF to G, and my shoe size is a 7, if you're wondering. And I feel the most confident with my body that I have ever felt before. And that's not because I've lost some weight, and no one's really noticed that I've lost weight. It's not like a thing that's like this massive transformation or anything like that. I've done it very much for myself. I haven't really told many people that I've been losing weight. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm losing weight for other people. I need to practice what I preach, and I always talk about how every shape and size is beautiful, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm losing weight because I don't think a larger frame is beautiful. That's definitely not what it is. It's a health thing, and I wasn't a very healthy person, so I just want to get healthier. I went on holiday with 28 of my friends and I wore a bikini every single day. They were all high-waisted bikinis, and I did a video about my favourite bikinis which will be linked down below if you guys are interested in it. All of my girls have all my girls all of my friends have amazing figures. They are all different shapes and sizes and stunning. Out of all of them I am the biggest and the curviest of the group, and I mean that's absolutely fine. I don't mind being the biggest girl because someone needs to be it, and might as well be someone who empowers it than someone who is ashamed of it. So I'm proud to be the biggest girl and that's not an issue. I was sat by the pool one day and I just looked around and was just so, I don't know, I was just so inspired by how everyone was a different shape, everyone was a different size, and everyone wore bikinis and swimsuits and things which suited them and made them feel good about themselves, and how everybody looked so different. My heart was just so warmed by it, and like some of my friends gave me really nice comments about my bikinis and like my figure, and like it was just such a positive atmosphere. Like everybody was just doing their thing. And a year ago today, when I made that first video, I probably would have still felt uncomfortable in that situation. I would have still felt nervous, I would have still felt self-conscious, but I think after a year of not letting comments or anything like that get to me, I don't know, my confidence this year has just flourished. And I've been to multiple parties recently with my legs out, with my arms out, things that I just used to find absolutely terrifying, and have done it with ease. This isn't me sitting here saying like, oh my god you guys, I'm so confident now, like I think I'm perfect. I just wanted to today sit down and tell you guys a few stories that I thought of recently about how I used to feel when I was younger, and which just make me think about how far I've come along in growing up and in my teenage years, and just seeing if any of you guys can relate to any of these stories or any of these situations that I was in when I was younger. So the first one was when I was probably 10 or 11, and a group of people were coming to our school and they had to weigh all of us, and they were doing it as like a survey thing, and I think they were just trying to figure out the average weight of a child that age. So they were going around all the schools in the area and everyone was getting weighed. It wasn't public, no one would find out how much I weighed apart from the people doing the survey. It wasn't like it went up on it wasn't like The Biggest Loser, there wasn't like a frigging sign at the back. The day that I got told about this, it was about 3 weeks before the day, and I had the worst anxiety I've ever felt in my life, and I was absolutely petrified. And when it came to the day I didn't go to school, I skipped school that day, because the idea to me of being weighed full stop scared me shitless. But the idea of me being weighed and then people using that information, and like, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna raise the national average. I was so scared that the information would leak and somehow people at my school would find out how much I weighed, that I skipped school that day. That got me thinking about school photos. I had this discussion with a friend the other day, but for school photos we had to line up in height order, and then it would like line you up for the photo. Some people have an issue with their height just as much as people have an issue with their weight, and height is a massive thing, a source of insecurity for some people, and everyone can see who is where, who's the tallest, who's the shortest. It's very public. If somebody asked us to line up in weight order, that would be absolutely like terrifying. And that's, I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this story. Something I wanted to talk about. So that's the first thing. When I was younger, I used to dance a lot, like 6 hours of dancing a week. Now I love dancing, I always did love dancing, and I quit dancing for various reasons. However, I quit ballet first, and I quit ballet young, because, not because I didn't like dancing or because I found it boring or whatever, like most kids who quit just get bored of things. I quit ballet because I didn't like having to wear a leotard in front of people, and doing like the shows at the end of term and stuff, like the big dance shows, I'd have to wear a leotard on stage. And let's just get this straight, I was like 7 and I was terrified, and I quit dancing because of it, because I didn't want people to see me in a leotard. That would have been absolutely traumatic for me. So I did a few shows, every time terrified, used to go get changed in the toilet cubicle, and age of 7. And I just want to know how we can stop girls like me at that age feeling like that, because I don't know if my parents knew. I don't know if I told them, because at that age I'd only ever had a few experiences where I've been bullied or had a comment about my weight, and a few of those were things like, oh, are you pregnant? You look pregnant. And I was like, that's a good one, you got me. That hit me right there. But at the time, that was horrendous, and I went home and cried. And like a little boy ran past me and said, look mummy, a fat girl, and kept running. And like, if someone said that to me now, I'd be like, small boy, small boy, you are very small, you're a small boy, and you're gonna grow up and probably remain the same size, mentally. But I just wanted to film this video as a thank you, to say thank you for watching my videos, for always leaving me loving and supportive comments, and being respectful to me and each other on my videos, and for watching my body confidence video, and for taking part. I said to you guys on that video, leave a comment down below saying 3 things that you love about yourself, and so many of you did, and I was so overwhelmed and happy reading them, and like, just seeing you guys embracing the things you love about yourself and being proud to share them was just so amazing for me. And I just felt so proud of you, like you guys. I just felt proud of you, and I just thought it was great. And all I can say about me in the past year is that I have grown up a lot, and I have become so much more in tune with myself. So much of that I owe to you, and for helping me build my confidence over the past year, and for taking my advice, and like I try and talk about body confidence quite regularly, because you know that I care a lot about it, and I don't want people to go through what I went through when I was younger. And in any way that I can, I want to help. I want to make the growing up period easier and help you guys through it, because I didn't have that as much when I was I'm growing up, I'm 18, I'm not like an adult really, and I want to find a way to help you and make that a little bit easier, and the only way I know how to is by making these videos. So I just want to say thank you for allowing me to do that, and for being a constant support and just being loving and lovely people. And what are you? Exactly the same as the last Emma Talks body image video, I've just rambled about anything that's come to mind. I don't plan these videos before I say them, there's no real structure, I just talk about what I want to, and that is what I wanted to talk about today. And just, the sooner you stop caring, the happier you will be, in my opinion, because that's what I found. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!